Hey, what's good, Riley? If you guys want to call the game, I can pull up the Discord, but I'll leave that up to y'all. I don't have any of my scenes set up or none of that.
Lights down low,
I'm reading the live stream channel if you guys want. Thank you for the heart, me, Riley. How are you doing today, buddy?
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Wisconsin Badgers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will take the field first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Building momentum.
Hey, what's good, Ghost Nightmare Wolf? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script.
J-Deuce, what's good, my guy?
And you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players are going to be able to execute.
You definitely want to commit to the run game.
Noah the Ghost, I see you.
You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing the puppy out.
Catch in the middle. It's Simpson. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Down there right on the toss. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That
Gotta control the game here. We get behind. Our team just doesn't have the throwing capability to tear them up.
Man down on the
Hey, what's up, Malia Hollins?
Let him be checked out. And the Wolverines
Wave
with
right back
myriad
at you.
options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. End play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way.
Hey, glad to hear that you're doing well.
3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
It looks dark. Yeah, I noticed the colors look really off on my thing, too. I'm not sure why.
He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
We got Michigan versus Wisconsin. It's me versus Wisconsin.
This this opening drive.
And good morning, Shelbo. Good afternoon.
Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick the field goal.
MC Walls, what's good?
This drive is still a success.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
And he waltzes in for the score.
I'm going to play this game and maybe another one. Yeah, I'm doing well, Malia. Doing really well.
The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really
We'll take that.
this football.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control.
What's on us there, Malia?
Touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Let's go Badgers. I mean Wolverines.
shots returned.
All right, Nola the Ghost.
Moves it out of the back of the end zone.
We'll be back on tonight with some SCW.
Will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm doing awesome.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. It's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Incomplete. Thanks to
All right,
the
Nola
great
Ghost.
defensive pressure there that sort of put him out of rhythm. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This guy is a daring punter.
All right, Malia.
He's not gonna settle
Thanks
for
for popping in and saying hey to us. Appreciate that.
a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Run the flea flicker.
Getting knocked back
I don't know where that play is.
2nd and 12.
Otherwise, I might actually
He might
consider
want
doing that
another
right
play.
here.
Try to get it to the edge.
What's good, Bull Johnny Black? Good to see you, my guy.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Creates a little room. And the defense not fooled at all as they stop this play at the line.
They call me coach on Saturdays.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the midfield. Turning it on.
Diesel Tech, King Darren, welcome.
Picks up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic. 'cause
No
they make
SCW.
short throws.
No, we was doing a Fix It Friday.
Because of his
Show
ability after the
maintenance.
catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant.
Claire, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate that. Welcome.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set
Cash
to snap, it
DNL,
just
welcome.
about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Time of possession, all Wolverines in that first quarter.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second
Luke,
period.
what's good with you?
They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Not what we meant, want it there.
Officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Wolverines have it with a first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. He was fortunate not to lose.
Joe Chavez, welcome.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by the defense, but now is the time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half. And moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
This guy
What were
just
you
has
saying
a
about Badgers, JD?
You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I said, let's go Badgers. Yeah, they need you pulling
What
for
kind
them
of
right now,
field
buddy.
position can he help them with on the return?
They need you
He
pulling
was
for
looking
them now.
some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know.
Kickoff, what a play!
Ooh, that wasn't good for him. That wasn't good for him.
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Mike Bunk, welcome.
They'll go right back to the run. And he runs it in for a score.
We will be back tonight full force. That's right, Shelbo.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams. And
It's only 3 scores. Yep, only 3 now. They're still right in it.
The versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Why I can't play like this every single game?
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the
All right,
reps
Johnny.
I really wish that you were playing.
Nipping at my heels, basically.
Start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes.
I am playing against the computer right now, Shelbo.
Third and long.
But the PC, the computer, they're usually cracked.
Go empty and spread you
Pull
out.
some wild stuff out of the bag.
Protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
Trying to set up the screen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
And these jet sweeps just really make you tackle in space. They get guys going so fast to the perimeter, what kind of takes the defensive lineman out of the mix. But nice job getting him to the ground.
Makes the grab, past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where
Is
he
it,
was going with it.
Riley?
Only way
Yeah, I feel like my
offense
capture
really
card's not
is if he
working
puts
so
a
hot
little
right
extra
now.
mustard on, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield. Boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Sure, Shelbo sharing the Discord out. Appreciate that.
Man, playing physical, playing downhill.
Thank you, Shell Bell.
He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That's not what I wanted to do.
To the air, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys on the field. String first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No freaking way that dude caught me. No way that dude caught me right there.
Juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They got nothing on the last play. A 2nd and 10. Back to throw time running short in the half. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Mason. Tough physical run, stiff arm and all as they get it out to the 13. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Scooby-Doo, what's good, buddy?
Send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
Not too much. What's up with me? Just get my my NCAA game in for this week. Gotta keep these leagues moving.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Is that what happened?
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making adjustments. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That was a beautiful route. Beautiful.
End zone for the score. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what,
Caden, what's good with you?
These situations, you drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can do with the return. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats.
Oh, he thought that was hilarious. The Nola Go sleep study. Left him in there and changed the name of the room on him. That was good fun. I had myself a little belly jiggler as I went to bed last night.
We begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football. Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Yeah, I did a little bit too, JD.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
That's what I did.
And the returner goes down.
I'm glad I could give you guys a couple little belly jiggler.
And Wisconsin
Start your day off right.
back on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
So third and short from inside the 20. You confirm here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Badgers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
As you should, JD, as you should.
Swing him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Might be changing the route.
I got destroyed by UCLA.
And maybe
Oof.
get back to the
UCLA
line.
beat ya. Debo, what's good?
The defense was trailing going in at halftime.
We are beating up on Wisconsin right now.
The run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
55-7, I was number one.
Oof. That's rough, buddy. That one hurts. 55-7. It's a
I
shellacking.
threw dollar picks.
Ah, yeah, that usually hurts you when you do that.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, you got to hang on to that one, buddy. Well, we're going to have to punt it here, but you know what? We're up 4 scores. Do it. Oh, hell no.
First time today we've seen a punter go to work.
What the hell was even
That
that?
XX be a KDD, it'd be 07 3XX coach.
Go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. 3 and out the last time they had the ball. He wastes no time, comes out throwing, finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Heisman just kicked in there, JD. I can feel it.
To the ground, he's got it again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage.
I could
again,
get next
this
weekend
just
if we
hasn't been
advance.
his day. No
Yeah, I'm gonna advance after this game. Hope everyone's got their game in.
Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, he gets stuck on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really
4th and
good job
inches
of
for him.
reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was no
100 days on the channel there, Debo.
Well, the head coach decided
Nice.
to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker.
What's up,
just
Debo?
made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Glad to have you on board, my guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look
At JDUC85_SCW, it's worth leaving in the morning for Grayling, Michigan.
on that play.
nice job on the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill.
For Grayling.
The running back for no gain.
Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down coming. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be a 2nd time.
Scooby
they've
Doo
had to
saying,
kick
"What's
it
up to
away.
J Deuce?"
He'll field the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. You don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And he runs into a wall, maybe.
Scooby Doo said, "What's up to you, JD?" JD says, "What's up back,
That's kinda
Scooby Doo?"
surprising, and we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised. But now,
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play.
No. Why would we want to,
And
Shellbell?
the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Out of the shotgun, they go 7, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. They can rely on this guy to pick up
J.
some
Deuce
yardage
waving
when
the
they
shell
need it.
bell.
He's out to the 43.
Fourth quarter.
We
Fourth
reached
quarter.
the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national
Taking the
rankings
old
just to
lady
see
with
how
me
great
on the
Michigan
road,
is.
so may not be on. She disapproves of me watching and driving.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Crazy. That's fair enough. I understand.
It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to
Fourth
mull
quarter,
things
baby.
over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Can't
thrown
find
that.
a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Should have thrown that one.
Mer Brightside. Space eaters that just make sure guys don't get the
Mr.
linebackers.
Brightside, that's right.
Yes, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Complete out of the backfield.
He got the
They did not give him.
front runner right now.
Oh, and hope is
Do
still
ya?
alive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Myabi Singleton.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle.
Who was on that dude?
Downfield.
Who was on that guy?
Short of the goal line at the
Singleton
one.
is his name?
Explosive play has him set up. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish
Nobody
the deal.
law.
On the option. The pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You can't leave him open.
Don't leave him open.
Finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal.
How did you not go up there and get that?
Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know
JD
where
says
he's
up,
gonna be
Scoobs.
and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show
At JDEUC85_SCW, not too much. What's up with you, brother?
not inside Kid Brewer Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The officials stop the clock.
2-minute warning.
Timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And incomplete on the deep ball.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Okay.
Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. the running back has it. Not much to show for.
You got
This
next.
defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Says Landon. I don't think anybody does.
To the air on second down.
But are you followed up to the
Fires
channel?
wide out.
That's the better question.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective. but
Landon
the
hit that
defense
follow
knocked
button.
it down just
Yeah,
behind the
I'll play you
midfield
next,
stripe at
Landon.
48. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, I see you, Landon. Find me on EA Dirtiest Potato. I saw you do
On
it.
third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Underwood. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last.
Carrion, DWE.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still
Looks
throwing
good,
the football
Carey.
here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down. Taking
All right,
a
bet,
shot,
Landon.
Ball's incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They're still firing away even with this lead. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete.
And that's the game.
Took a shot
We'll take on Landon, and then I'll try to get our Texas chat working after that.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David.
You wanna run what?
Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
Yeah. I promised Landon I'd do it, but I'll get you after that, Crazy Ghost. I'll run one with you. Let me advance the league real quick. And while I'm playing Landon, you can get your other league game, and I'll play you after that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay.
All right, JD. I'll send you an invite, Landon.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You, so like you don't you cool with me you gonna stay off the mic or
Yeah, I'd rather you stayed off, if you don't mind.
okay.
When you're ranked in the top 5,
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
pressure, and that is ratcheted
Yeah.
up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Simpson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Hold on, I gotta make some adjustments. I gotta adjust my lining.
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to auto selected. Cookie narration volume set to 100.
Alright, I'm ready.
And he'll be stopped at the 17.
Dayrilla, welcome back, buddy.
The offense changing the play. They'll go to the toss. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that, Lick, but he did get the first down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance. And that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. At 20. He's at the touchdown, Wolverine. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there.
Yeah, we put on Devo in our league game last game. The game started pulling some Heisman stuff at the end of the game. You know how EA does.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air on first down. Wasting no time taking a shot. And he pulls it in at the 15. No, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. loss put you in the top 25.
It did, Crazy Ghosts.
Long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this
Back in the hunt in that league, Crazy.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
They want to go for back-to-back.
Oh, it's going to be like that, Landon?
Glad I could help Law.
It's about to be like that, huh? We got an ultimate cheeser we playing against. Get ready for ultimate cheese.
They can do it again. More to the air. And the defense picks up a sack.
Get ready for auto cheese.
The Ducks will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. And he was flat. Missed it. Sometimes you see a guy who's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad.
Getting my crackers ready.
100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down. Going for it all.
Damn. This guy's got one player, and it's that dude who's got 90 or 100 overall speed. This is going to be all number one all game long. That's all this guy's got.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
I love cheese. Let me get my crackers.
Right?
It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Power football with the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Makes the catch. It's Marshall. And a good job of coverage.
Oh, man. Riley sent me a care package one day, and it had some really, really good summer sausage in it.
Run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give you football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You throw it, you can run it, that time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts.
Did it have Famunda cheese as well in it?
And a nice run there for the defense.
It smells like it.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
He wants to change this route. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Get the...
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
Okay.
Offensive players are like a ball, man. They're trying to think plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's.
He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start.
Offense threatening. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
And I love love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now of this coaching staff as well. It doesn't just seem like he's running with a little bit.
It was a Stevie Scooby. Much needed Stevie.
Moved it inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backward.
Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore will throw. He's going for a big play downfield.
Yeah, that's all he's got is this number 1 dude.
His second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue.
We got that one-trick pony.
When he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get the... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. So here comes the Michigan offense. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Fights off the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. On the run, it's Hayes. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
You're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Flips it out on the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morgan. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without...
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked.
5 on 3, and you guys couldn't get that done.
You're trying to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here in a situation where maybe you
Couldn't
sneak
get
in a
that
pass.
done.
Defense was ready,
5 on 3.
got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Good fight for that one. What's up, Brian Campbell? How you been, buddy?
And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Moore will throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Oh.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his...
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Unleashes one. He's missed 3.
Could have been a Stevie, should have been a Stevie. Well, morning there, Brian Campbell.
And they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 3 straight incompletions and undaunted. They'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lost one down the sideline.
No frickin' way. This game is such trash.
Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is such a back...
Langdon probably thinks he's good at the game. I'm guessing. I'm really good at it, though.
Everybody's got their eye on the QB and
still dropped it.
Let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw. It's Underwood. This one's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Boy, that was a Precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Lost to throw again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wants to take the top off.
Every time, man. These guys are always open.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Every play.
Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got a man. It's Marshall. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, after getting the takeaway, now you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. You're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker is Marsh. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And into the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverine!
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going into halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. More to the air. Might be looking to run. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. At the 45 on his way. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Floating away. Lets it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the first half has come to a close.
40-35 at halftime is wild.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can...
Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early.
Gashing the knee on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Makes the catch. It's Whittington. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was...
There he goes! Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there.
Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding.
Ah, that's why you go for it on 2 every time. You can't kick.
and you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber.
Lando needs some
or
modem
Tom Brady,
wax.
Jim Harbaugh, Brian Greasy, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Right back to the well. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Vegas Mike, what's good?
On first down, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Marsh. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
So much for playing field position. It's just a 1-score game here in the 3rd, and they're lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They wheeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. The short hands, it's Whittington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first
Super
down.
laggy. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something with my capture card, Riley.
Huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Moore will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged on the outside, it's low. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
I love how the wide receiver just wasn't lazy in this play because he could have cut that route short, but he knew he had to extend the route to make sure he got that first down and help keep this drive alive.
They bring him down, but not before he's
Did I
able
try
to pick
licking
up
it?
the
That
first
might
down.
help.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Steps away. Breaks into
Are
the
you
field.
freaking kidding me?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the
We're going to have to see if Lando wants to play teams other than Oregon.
Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself.
No,
gonna use
I'm
my
playing
wheels
some
and put up 6 on the
stream
board.
sniper.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing
But
with
he's
a
just a
guy
hack.
like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might Might as well start here in the fourth quarter.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Got his man. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Other scores from around the country.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown.
Hot route, he says.
6 more for that trip to the house.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting a touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And they did tack on the extra point. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but with snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Who's on that guy?
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
Who's on that guy?
Touchdown, Oregon!
Whose dude was that?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Almost a disaster on that return.
No return on that? I can't turn around? It's just dead ball, huh?
That's a breathing a sigh of relief.
That's wild.
For sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning a what could have been a really
Lando's
bad
never
play
heard of
to,
sportsmanship. He doesn't know what that is.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find
Just
his
ultimate
target.
cheese.
I I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet. Oh, a lot of space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the ground, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. The defense just doesn't play great and doesn't get to the football to make a play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass.
Oh, you guys, you got to get that one. That was ours. That was ours.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
How does he do that every freaking time? Just hucks it up and that dude's there.
A big play there, gets it to the 30.
That was such a risky call with the lead late in the game to go for it on
Every
fourth down.
freaking
That could have
time.
been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Gets it out fast. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Moore to the air. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And it now feels like game over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this thing.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
There ain't no way Lando's playing like this with a MAC team.
With a 1st and 10.
Let's go MAC team versus MAC team, Lando, and I'll smack you. I promise.
He'll take a shot.
Yep, that was mine.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice.
Looking to take a shot. Snags it on the line. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He might want another play. To the air. It's Underwood. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Haynes. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback adapted. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job on this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Pressure coming. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Quickly complete. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds. And
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Oof.
Scooped up by the
All right, boss, you win. You should be a streamer. Your name could be Super Cheese. That's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to hop off. SCW turned into a football league. Yeah, Bet Uncut, we have football. We got Madden and NCAA. We got it all, brother.